Hi everybody, sorry I forgot to do an intro for this, but hi, welcome to my channel. We're gonna make a Granny Square cardigan in this video, so yeah, enjoy. This front one is the impeccable Lumsen threads in the color taupe clear. This one is the same brand and the color camel tweed. I'm gonna leave a link down below if you want to get the exact yarn that I did. So I'm gonna start with this color, and to start I'm gonna chain 7. Oh, and also I'm using my 5mm crochet hook, sorry about that. So okay, my slip knot, and then I'm going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I'm going to double crochet in the 4th stitch. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to double crochet there. And then I'm gonna make another double crochet in the same space. I'm gonna skip 2 stitches, and then in the last one, I'm gonna make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to make another 3 double crochets in the same space. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I did my other 3, and then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm gonna make another set of 3 on the same space. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to pull on the tail that we had from the beginning. I'm gonna pull it so I can close the loop. Then I'm going to skip those 2 stitches, and then I'm gonna go back to where I did the first 3, and then I'm going to double crochet 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to chain 1. I'm gonna make another set of 3 on the same space. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm gonna chain 1, and I'm going to slip stitch in the first chain that I did at the beginning. Okay, and there's the beginning of our rectangle. After I slip stitch, I'm going to cut my thread, and then I'm gonna make the knot, and I'm gonna change colors now. Okay, so I'm gonna get my second color, and then I'm gonna go to this hole right there, and I'm gonna join my yarn there, and then I'm gonna make I'm gonna chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then I'm gonna double crochet 2 times in the same space. So, and then I'm going to skip to the next chain 1 space right here, and I'm gonna make another set of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1. another set of 3. This is gonna be our first corner. Three. And then we're gonna go to the next corner and make the same thing that we did right here. We're gonna make a set of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, make another set of 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we have our 2 corners there. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next space right here, and we're gonna make a set of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're gonna make our next corner. Just get some of the yarn. Okay, so we make another set of 3 on the chain 1 space. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna chain 1 and make another set of 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're gonna go to the next chain 1 space, and we make another set of 3. 1, 2, and 3. We chain 1, and then we make another set of 3 to complete our final corner. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to slip stitch in top of the chain that we did in the beginning. Like I said, slip stitch in top of that chain. Gosh, I'm having trouble here. Okay. Okay, and this is what we have. So from here on, 2 rounds with the same color, and then I'm gonna change colors and do another 2 rounds. So I'm gonna make the next round together with you guys, because it's just a repetitive pattern. So yeah, okay. So once we're finished here, since I'm not changing colors, I don't need to cut my thread. I just need to keep going. If you are changing colors, just cut your thread and then make the knot, and then you're gonna insert your new color in the next space, which is this one. But like I said, I'm not changing colors, so I'm just gonna keep going. So okay, the next thing is I'm gonna slip stitch on the next stitch, and then again on the next one, and then once we get to the next space, I'm gonna slip stitch there again, and then I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna double crochet 2 times in the same space. Just 3. And then we're gonna go to the next chain 1 space, which is the first corner, and we're gonna make a set of 3 double crochets there. 1, 2, and 3. We chain 1, we make another set of 3. 1, 2 and 3. And then I'm gonna go to the next space and make a set of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then next chain 1 space, our second corner. So we double crochet a set of 3. 1, 2, and 3. We chain 1 and make another set of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let me get some thread. Okay, so I just finished my second corner. Now my second space, so I make another set of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. I just dropped all my pins. Okay, so next space we make another set of 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then next chain 1 space, which is our third corner, so we make a set of 3 double crochets. We chain 1 and then we make another set of 3 to finish the corner. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have another space. We make a set of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then we go to our fourth and final corner. So we make a set of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. We chain 1. We make another set of 3 so we can complete the last corner. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have one last space. And as you can see in the back, we have the tail that we cut in last time that we changed colors. So I'm just gonna grab that tail, just gonna pinch it with my fingers so I can just hide it as I make these last 3 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and this is what we have. So I'm going to change colors again. So I'm gonna cut my thread and I'm just gonna pass it through like so and pull. Okay, and yeah, this is what we have. Okay, so now I'm gonna repeat the exact same thing that I did when I changed colors last time. So I'm gonna grab my yarn, insert the hook, grab the yarn, and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm gonna make 2 more double crochets. There's 1 and 2. And I'm just going to repeat what we've been doing. I'm gonna make 3 sets of of double crochet in the next space, chain 1, make another set in the same space to complete the corner, and then we have 1 space, so we are going to make 3 sets of double crochet, and then we have another space and we're gonna make another set of 3, and then we get to our next corner. So we're gonna make 3 sets of double crochet, chain 1, and another set in the same space, and so on until you get to the end. And like I said, I'm gonna be making 2 rounds with the same color, and then I'm gonna change to other colors. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going, and after I have a good size rectangle, I'm gonna come back so I can try it on and see if I want it to make it bigger. So basically we're just gonna make this until you get your desired length. It's that easy. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished my rectangle, and it measures right now, let's see, it is 33.5 wide, and then 30 in long wise. So 33.5 and 30. And how you can know when to stop making the rectangle, once you have a good size of it, just lay it flat like this, and then you're gonna get one corner, put it like this, grab the other corner and do the same. Now go to the back, go like this, the other corner, and like this. And then with a stitch marker, you're gonna go in the corner, on the space of the corner, grab the other corner, place them together, and then do the same thing with the other side. And once it's like this, you can just pick it up and put it on and see if you need to make it bigger or not. So once you get to your desired length, once you have it right here, now you're gonna decide how wide you want your armholes to be. And for mine, I put a stitch marker here, and for mine it measures from the corner to where I am going to put this together. It's 8 inches, and this is gonna be my armhole. So once I have the desired length that I have for that I want for my armhole, I am going to grab the other side. Let me make sure I put it right. Okay. Once I have, like I said, what my armhole is gonna be, I need to put this together. And you can, you have 2 options to do that. You can either just grab your crochet hook and join them, or you can just get a needle and just stitch them. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get my crochet hook, and I'm gonna get this color, since that's the last color that I did right here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go in the middle where my stitch marker is, go through both sides, and then I can take off my marker now. I'm gonna get my join, and then I'm just gonna pass it through it to join. I'm going to I'm going to join. Wait. Okay, let me do this again. Insert my hook in the 2 spaces. Grab my hook. I'm gonna pass it through, and then I'm gonna chain 1 just to secure it. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the next stitch, which are the next 3 stitches. Oh, and what I forgot to say is this side is the wrong side. Okay, and what I have on the inside is what is gonna be in the outside, and I put it like this so my joined slip stitches are in the inside. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my next stitch, and then I go to the other side and find my second stitch like so, but I'm just gonna grab and slip stitch, and that's what I'm gonna do all the way around, all the way until I get to my stitch marker. So I go to my next stitch, I find that other one on the other side, grab my yarn and slip stitch. Okay, and then next stitch, grab, slip stitch, and we keep doing that until we get, like I said, to the stitch mark. Yeah, so finish this one and then do the other side just like this, the for the other armhole, and then I meet you back here once I'm done with mine. Okay, I just joined the 2 sides, and this is how it looks, and then this is how it's going to look on the right side. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look on the right side. Yeah, and don't forget to hide all your tails, okay? Especially if you're selling this, or if you're or if it's a gift, you know. Okay, so next is we're gonna add the collar, and we're gonna use the front and back post stitch for that. And yeah, so I'm gonna use my brown color. You use whatever color you want. So yeah, I am going to start from over here from the center, and I'm still gonna be using my 5.5 crochet hook, and so yeah. Okay, to start with this, I'm going to turn my work like so, and then I'm going to insert, I'm gonna start on in the middle of one of these posts right here in this set. I'm gonna go in the middle one. I'm gonna grab my yarn. Okay, I'm gonna grab the yarn and pass it through. I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2. That's gonna count as my first stitch. And then I'm going to grab my tail, and I'm gonna hide it as I go. So I go to my next stitch, and I'm gonna double crochet, and then I go to the next stitch, another double crochet. So we're basically gonna double crochet in every single stitch all the way around until we get to here. And then once we're done with the round of double crochet, we're gonna start the front and back post stitch to yeah, to make our edge to look better, to look more finished. You can totally leave it as it is, or you can just do a double crochet all around. That is completely up to you, but I am doing this. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this until I get to the end, and then I meet you back here. Okay, I just got to the end, and this is what I have right now. I'm gonna turn it again, and like I just got to the end. I just need to slip stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna slip stitch in top of my first double crochet. So I have my 2 chain and then the first one. So I'm gonna go on the first one and slip stitch. Okay, now for second round, we're gonna chain 2 again. Okay, once we chain 2, we're gonna start doing the front and back post. So in my next stitch, we're gonna do the front post. And to do that, we're gonna wrap our yarn. We're gonna insert the hook between the chain that we did in the previous row and our next stitch, so in the middle. And then I kind of push the stitch like so. And then I wrap my yarn, pass it through, wrap, pass through 2, wrap, pass through 2. And that's my first front post. And then our next stitch is gonna be the back post. So we wrap, we're gonna insert the hook from the back. So we go through the back, we push it, and then we wrap our yarn, pass it through, wrap, pass through 2, wrap, pass through 2. And that's the back post. Okay, again, our front post. We wrap, insert the hook in the middle, we kind of push the stitch, and then we wrap, we pass through, we wrap, pass through 2, we wrap, pass through 2, and that's our front post. And then the back, we wrap, we insert the hook from the back, and then we push it down, we wrap our yarn, pass it through, wrap, pass through 2, wrap, pass through 2. And that's what we're gonna repeat all the way around until we get right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I meet you back here. Okay, I just got to the end, and then I'm going to slip stitch on the first double crochet that we did. Okay, and this is what we have right now. Let's see. Okay, this is what we have right now. So this, what I just did, the last round that I did, that's my second round. I'm gonna make the same thing for another 3, so I can have in total 5 rounds. And since this was our first round with a front and back post, for our second round, we're basically gonna repeat what we just did. We're gonna chain 2, and then on the next stage you can see we did a front post, so we make another front post there, and then the second one is a back post, so we're gonna make a back post, and we're gonna repeat that all the way around until we get to the beginning, slip stitch, and then do that for for 2 more rounds. Like I said, the round with a double crochet, that's our first round, and then our second round, and then this one that we're starting here is our third one. And we're gonna make after we finish this one 2 more, and that should be it for our color. Once we finish the color, then we can move to our to the sleeves. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and then I meet you back here. Okay, I just finished with the color, and this is what we have. Now we're gonna do the armhole. I finished one already, and it's gonna be super simple. We're just gonna repeat what we did here for 2 rounds. Okay, let's see. And I'm gonna start from where we attach the pieces together. So I'm gonna grab my brown yarn, and then I'm gonna insert the hook here where I see a stitch, and we're gonna have the tail here where we attach the pieces, so make sure to hide this as you go. So I'm gonna insert my hook in a stitch, grab my yarn, pull it through, and I'm gonna chain 2, 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna make a decrease here so my sleeve is not too wide. So I'm gonna go to the next stitch, like I'm gonna make a double crochet, but I'm not gonna finish it. So I have 3 loops. I'm gonna yarn over, pass through 2, and then I'm gonna have 2 loops, and then I'm gonna yarn over, go to the next stitch, grab my yarn. Now I have 4 loops, yarn over, pass through 2, yarn over, and pass through all 3, and that's my first decrease. Okay, now we're gonna double crochet in every single stitch around, like so. And then we're going to decrease once more in the last 2 stitches of this round. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I'm gonna stop when I'm 2 stitches away. So yeah. Okay, I have 2 stitches left, and I'm gonna repeat what I did here at the beginning. I'm gonna do a double crochet, but I'm not gonna finish it. I have 3 loops. I yarn over, pass through 2, yarn over, go to the next stitch, grab the yarn. I have 4 loops, yarn over, pass through 2, 3 loops, yarn over, pass through all 3, and that's my decrease. And then now I'm going to slip stitch in top of the first stitch that I did. So, okay. Now for our second and last round, we're gonna chain 2, and then we're gonna do the front and back post just like we did on the collar. So on this first stitch, which is where we did that decrease, we're gonna go in between the chain and that stitch, and then push it up, grab the yarn, and finish the double crochet. And then in the next one, the back post, so I go behind and then push it out and finish my double crochet, and so on until we get to the end. And yeah, that's gonna be our last round. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I meet you back here. Okay, so I just got to the end of the round, and I'm just going to slip stitch on the first stitch that I did, and then I can cut my yarn and then just tie it, And I can now go and hide all my tails. Okay, so this is the end of the tutorial. I hope it was easy to follow, and I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. And thank you for watching. Bye. Why you keeping me waiting?